Well, guys, as you may not know, society might just be cooked. Now, what do I mean by that? Like, what do you mean, BZ? Well, what do you mean we're cooked? A dinosaur's gonna come and get me? My mom's not gonna get me from school? What do you mean? Well, let me tell you something. From us surviving a pandemic to surviving the diddler, society might just be cooked. But why? Okay, that's the big question. Well, in this video, we will explain just that. So grab your popcorn and your anime pillow. Let's get to it. Giggity. First, we start with the mental health epidemic, or what your great-grandfather called it's all in your head, just like his PTSD. Nearly 1 in 5 US adults experience mental illness annually. Yes, not anally, okay? Not Diddy, all right? Now, even more concerning is the anxiety young adults and teens go through, which directly impact their ability to riz. Yes, the reason why you can't get sold for your rain is not because it's your fault. It's because of anxiety, guys, okay? And create good social interactions. The reason why you can't talk to the mail lady is not because she harassed you by asking you, why aren't you wearing shorts and showing your left? Anyways, sorry. Even worse is the use of social media, right? Teens who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media face double the risk of mental health problems. Yes, that's right. So when you're on page 295 of the hub, you've been there for 3 hours, buddy. It's time to cut it off, okay? It's time to let it go, all right? Another problem that you guys face because of how much time you spend on social media, it can also cause depression and anxiety among others. Plus 46% of teens report that social media makes them feel worse about their body image. I guess when mom said, hey bro, put the phone down, it's the phone's fault, maybe she was right. But then again, she always tell me to wear socks and shoes and when I go outside, and I was fine. I did have a lot of cuts and I did have a lot of stitches. I can't feel my left toe. But anyways, you know, I mean, she might be right. Who knows? You know, Damo. Anyways, now you might be thinking, well, B, just put your phone down, go connect, right? Like go connect with other people. Well, here's the thing, G. Although these stats do show increasing issues in young teens and adults, the internet isn't the problem. That's right, Mom. The internet is not the one causing these problems. Now, you might ask why. Well, it's for the same reason we have a negative aspect of it because of the far reach of the internet. It allows us to connect with other people around the world. At the same time, at the click of a button, you can learn all about things that our ancestors would have to go to the library or learn, okay? Learn from a wise old man that might have been a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you know what I'm saying. They might have been on Gideon's video, you know? And I ain't talking about the pranks. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about the EVPs. Anyways, other positive benefits of social media include stress relief and humor, aka skibbity toilet riz. Yeah, showing my age with that one because we totally are not talking about that anymore, aren't we? Among Us and many other memes and online comedians such as Drewski. You know what I'm saying? Right? Funny guy. Another reason society might be cooked is the increase in gooning activities. Yeah, you think I don't know what you be doing at night? I know what you about to do after you watch this video. I know. You sick, disgusting. Anyways, now it's all fun and games until your brain can't get up. And what I mean by brain, I mean your stick, your wood, your bat, okay? Your I mean, that's really all I got. I mean, your glizzy, okay? And then you can't bat an average of 20 million per good session. Yeah, in case you didn't know, every time that you goon, 20 million babies die, okay? That's about like a 20 million year sentence, okay? So you're killing people, bro. Stop killing people, okay?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you. I see that you're watching the video, but for some reason you decided not to like, comment, and subscribe. Why are you acting like this, okay? Do you want me to go to your house and diddy you? Anyways, let's get back to the video, guys. Boom. You killed little Timmy, you killed little Sean, you killed little Dequarius. Stop doing it, bro. And before you know it, okay, now you in Diddy territory. On page 285 of the hub, looking at the chair in the corner thinking, how would it feel to be Diddy, okay? And I ain't talking Pizza Hut, if you catch my drift. Now, am I saying you shouldn't goon at all? Yes. Nah, I'm joking. Let's be honest, even if I did, Okay, let's be honest. Like for real. Let's take a second. Even if I told you not to goon, you're still gonna do it. Let's be honest. You're gonna look at a girl on Instagram and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I know it would be easy, Sid. You know, you're gonna turn the Bible upside down and be like, yo, I'm sorry, Jesus. I gotta take one for the team. Jesus is watching. Anyways, here's a few reasons why gooning too much can be bad for you. The number one reason is performance. Now, what I mean by this, in simple terms, imagine it's the fourth quarter. There's 3 seconds on the clock. You have been practicing for this moment by playing 2K instead of shooting 1,000 basketballs in real life. So when you're finally in that moment, they give you the ball and you choke worse than I did when I ate a Popeye's biscuit. P.S. Greg, okay? Waterboy Greg. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg. Yeah. I follow you on Instagram. So listen to me when I tell you this. I still hate you. I was choking on a Popeye biscuit and all you had to do was pass the water. That was your one job. One job, and you couldn't even do that. Greg. Greg. I hate that you're rich now. Now, what does this mean is what you see on the hub isn't what it will be like in real life. Okay, she's not gonna do somersaults. Okay, she's not gonna go crazy. Half of the time she's just gonna lay there like a starfish and you're gonna be like, wow, this is amazing. Okay, it also has the ability to impact your wood, meaning your bat might not be at its best performance when finally getting ready for the act. You get what we call stage fright. Okay, if you have a turtle, the turtle isn't going to come out. If you have a hoodie, the hoodie will never see the light of day. If you don't have a hoodie, I mean, bro, it's just gonna shrivel up and it's gonna be even worse for you, okay? So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're effed if you do and you're effed if you don't, all right? Now, all of this only applies to the excessive use of choking the chicken. Yes, when you choke the chicken dies, guys, okay? Don't blame me, blame your mama. The next epidemic affecting society is known as the YN epidemic. Now, listen, from the Kia boys, which that reminds me, I need to lock my car. Oh, yeah, somebody just stole it. Anyways, you know, it's fine. I didn't need to go to work tomorrow, you know, because it's whatever. To the most recent killers. Now, I don't know about you, okay? But imagine you're walking down the street, right? And you see a guy dressed like Playboy Cardi. Okay, but he has a ski mask on and tries to rob you. And now you can see that this man is wearing a thong. Yes, okay, he's wearing a thong, a G-string, and he decides to shoot and kill you. I don't know about you, but I'm asking God for a redo, because ain't no way I'm letting a guy with a G-string abuse me like this, okay? Anyways, now you might be wondering, how did this came about? I'm glad you asked. Well, statistically speaking, this is directly connected by 3 things. Number 1, how you grew up, okay? So if your mom left you in the dumpster, you're probably gonna end up being a loser. Anyways, the second one, how present your parents were in your life. So when your dad left for milk and never returned, you might be in this situation, okay? Where your dad said, hey son, I'll be right back, and then he never came back. You know, if you really think about it, he was trying to make you better. And you'll understand why I say that, okay? And number 3, if you didn't listen to crash out music, well, maybe not the last one, but you get the point. If your dad never came back, like I said, after getting the milk, you're 2 more steps away from either being LeBron James or King Von. But unlike Two-Face, this isn't a 50-50 chance, as statistically, you are more likely to find yourself in King Von's shoes. However, bros, okay, if you're panicking now, asking yourself, oh my God, I'm about to be a YN, what am I gonna do? Like, you know, you got your ski mask on the left, you got this and that. Remember that there's many men who came from these situations, okay, and made a name for themselves. Just look at Kanye West.
Fortnite balls, I'm gay, I like boys, I kidnap autistic kids.
He makes amazing beats. Oh, he did this, and he did that, and he did that over there. Okay, but like, look at Jay-Z, you know? Oh, he was best friends with Diddy. Look, man, the point here is that the reason why society is getting cooked and the reason why we're going through these things is because we chose to put ourselves in that position. We chose to do things that isn't gonna further us along in society. And the only way you can change society is by starting with you. Start by the things that you feel like you will want other human beings to do, and start by taking care of yourself, understanding your past traumas, understanding things that you're going through and better navigating those things. Because if there's one thing that I learned throughout the years, especially as a man, is that you never end up growing up, you know, like you're always growing every year. If you guys are wondering, hey, when you're in your late 20s, you have it figured out, you don't, bro. You know, it takes you a long time to figure out life. Whether you figure out, like, for example, you can figure out financially by the time you're 30, you get it. But maybe you didn't necessarily like understand how to be in a relationship or how to socialize with people, or maybe you learn certain skills that apply to other things that don't apply to the opposite. In conclusion, guys, society is cooked because we decided that we wanted to make it cooked, and the only way we're gonna fix it is by starting with us. But it's been your boy Be Easy. That's the video. I hope I inspired you to stop gooning. And let's be honest, you're probably gonna go goon. And to my YNs, because I know there's some YNs that be watching me, okay? Just don't rob me if I come down the street. You know, we'll take a little picture. And then if you want to rob me afterwards, I mean, I can't stop you, you know. Just please don't wear a G-string. For the love of God, please, okay? Yeah, how crazy is that gonna look? Local YouTuber dies after G-string thug kills him. That is a crazy headline.